All right, I'm going to give some help on the homework that is due Wednesday, December 16th. I've changed that. The due date was on Tuesday, December 15th, which is tomorrow, but I changed that, give you guys an extra day. I'm going to go over a couple of these problems. So looking at number 13, actually I'm going to go back and do number 9 first. All right, when you look at number 9, we have been dealing with mid-segments, so you should recognize that QR is a mid-segment. And you can tell that because of the fact they give you that these two sides are congruent, and then these two sides are congruent here. So that tells you this point has to be a midpoint, and this point in blue has to be a midpoint, which means that this line in blue is a mid-segment. Now remember your properties that you know. The mid-segment is parallel to the third side. But more importantly, for what I'm doing, or what you're being asked to do, is the mid-segment, which is this, is half the length of the third side, which I'm going to put in green here. All right? So we need to set up an equation that would allow us to solve for x. Well, two of these blues, right, two of these blues are going to add up to one green. And the blue line, or the blue segment, which is RQ, is represented by the expression 2x minus 3. So what you can do is you can say 2 times 2x minus 3 equals x plus 9. Right? So if you didn't know that, write that down, take a second and try and solve that. All right, hopefully you tried that and saw the work, or did the work. Now you can see the work that I did. There are a couple different ways you could have solved this. But here's one right here. So your answer is x is equal to 5. So hopefully you were able to do that equation pretty easily. If not, you can ask me questions about it. All right? Now, for those of you who are a little bit more adventurous, this is another equation you could have used to save or to solve the same exact problem. Again, our first one was to say that 2 times 2x minus 3 is equal to x plus 9. Well, the other way is to say, well, half of x plus 9 is equal to 2x minus 3. So again, this is incorporating fractions, so this is probably not going to be the nicest way to do it, but it is something you should be, start to get comfortable doing, because you're going to have to do with fractions a lot more. So what I want to do is distribute this, so I'd have 1/2 x plus 4.5 equals 2x minus 3. Then I could add 3. Again, there are a lot of different ways you could do this, but this is one way. So we would end up with 1/2 x plus 7.5 equals 2x. Then I could subtract 1/2 x. Subtract 1/2 x from this side. And we end up with 7.5 equals 1. I'm going to change to a decimal now because I know 2 minus 1/2 is 1.5, so I'm at 1.5x. Then I can divide by 1.5, divide by 1.5, and 7.5 divided by 1.5 is actually, I don't know why I did that, is actually 5. So x is equal to 5 still. So either way, you would get the same answer. All right, same concept here. You again have a mid-segment, which means it is half of the opposite, or not the opposite side, the third side. So that means 2 times this ji, or this side right here, 2 times that equals x plus 6. So I can write that as 2 times x minus 3 is equal to x plus 6. Then I'm going to have 2x minus 6 equals x plus 6. Then I'm going to add 6, add 6. I'm going to end up with 2x equals x plus 12. 12 minus my x, minus my x, and I end up with x is equal to 12. Okay, once you get to number 13, the only difference is you have to find the value for x and then plug it back in to find the side they're asking you to find. So in this case, you're trying to find ln, which is this one I'm doing in red, and we have the mid-segment EF, and we know that twice of the blue mid-segment is going to equal this red one ln. So I can write this equation as 2 times x plus 2 equals x plus 10. Now, if you want to write it the other way, want a little bit more challenging equation, you could write it as 1/2 of x plus 10 is equal to x plus 2. All right, so you could do it that way. But if you do it this way, you're going to end up with 2x plus 4 equals x plus 10. And then I can subtract 4, and we end up with 2x is equal to x plus 6. Then we'll subtract x, and you get x, 1x is equal to 6. But again, you don't just want x, you want to plug that in to find your side. So you're going to have 6 plus 10, so this answer is going to be 16.